Get ready for a fast-paced rundown of the biggest stories hitting your screen right now. We start with a major legal battle as Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has accused Netflix of spying on citizens. This massive lawsuit alleges that the streaming giant is recording and monetizing billions of pieces of user data without consent, claiming every interaction on the platform became a data point revealing user behavior. We dive into exactly what the filing says about how Netflix has allegedly used addictive design features and leveraged data from children's profiles to boost revenue. You won't believe the details of this privacy storm.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we shift gears entirely to the massive economic footprint of streaming. Netflix is putting its cards on the table by releasing The Netflix Effect, a report detailing the colossal impact the company claims it has had on the global economy and popular culture. Co-CEO Ted Sarandos discusses how Netflix shows and movies have shaped everything from what people buy to what they wear, detailing investments that have put over $135 billion into film and television productions worldwide. This is a deep dive into the sheer scale of Netflix's cultural influence. But the numbers don't stop there. We're looking at the hard financial statistics behind this cultural dominance. Ted Sarandos revealed that over the last decade, Netflix has contributed more than $325 billion toward the global economy through its content. This segment explores the concrete figures, including the 425,000 jobs created and the massive investment across international production facilities from Spain to New Jersey. Find out how Netflix is fueling the entertainment industry's growth. Finally, we wrap up with the full picture of the Netflix effect. We examine how Netflix is actively leaning in while competitors pull back, highlighting their commitment to international growth and future spending projections. Ted Sarandos explains the strategy behind this massive investment, emphasizing relationships with creators and communities as the key to the future. Don't miss this comprehensive look at how Netflix is shaping tomorrow's entertainment landscape. Stay tuned for more breaking news. Texas has filed a lawsuit against Netflix, accusing the streaming giant of illegally spying on users, including children, by collecting and monetizing billions of data points about user behavior without consent. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton alleged that Netflix records and monetizes extensive information about how users interact with the platform, stating that every interaction becomes a data point revealing user information. The complaint claims that Netflix utilizes addictive design features, such as auto-playing content and extensive activity logging, to keep users engaged. The lawsuit alleges that Netflix began leveraging data extracted from children and families to generate billions in revenue by sharing this information with commercial data brokers. The filing suggests that Netflix effectively sold subscriptions as an escape from this surveillance system, arguing that the company broke the trust of subscribers who paid to avoid tracking. Netflix has strongly rejected these claims, issuing a statement to Reuters asserting that the lawsuit lacks merit and is based on inaccurate and distorted information. A spokesperson affirmed that the company takes user privacy seriously and complies with all applicable data protection laws. The lawsuit specifically targets violations of the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. Attorney General Paxton is seeking court orders compelling Netflix to delete deceptively collected data from Texans, cease targeted advertising based on this data, and disable autoplay by default for children's profiles. This legal action follows broader industry concerns regarding platform design, with experts noting that recent successful lawsuits against other tech giants regarding addictive design features could pave the way for similar challenges against Netflix. The case highlights the ongoing tension between user engagement strategies and data privacy regulations. Netflix has released a comprehensive report titled The Netflix Effect, detailing the company's significant economic and cultural influence on the global entertainment industry. In a statement, Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos highlighted the company's role in shaping global culture, asserting that its content consistently influences what people read, buy, listen to, eat, wear, and play, citing examples ranging from boosting musical charts to increasing sales of niche items. Sarandos emphasized Netflix's commitment to maintaining this influence by continuing substantial investment in content and production infrastructure worldwide. He noted that the company is spending tens of billions annually on content, investing in facilities from Spain to New Jersey, and expanding its reach through training programs that have engaged over 90,000 people across more than 75 countries. The report quantifies this impact, revealing that Netflix has invested over $135 billion in film and television productions, contributing an estimated $325 billion to the global economy. Furthermore, the company estimates that its productions have created approximately 425,000 jobs, with an additional 700,000 positions filled by day workers and extras. Netflix also stressed its focus on the communities and towns where its productions are filmed, underscoring its capacity to drive local cultural impact. This release comes as Netflix navigates a strategic shift following the abandonment of its pursuit of a Warner Bros. Deal, a move that attracted regulatory scrutiny and antitrust review. Simultaneously, the company faces ongoing pressure from Wall Street and investors following disappointing guidance in recent earnings reports. Sarandos framed the company's strategy around its position as a major global entertainment power. Looking ahead, he stated that the future of the Netflix effect lies in maintaining strong relationships with creators, communities, and fans, signaling continued investment in the evolving entertainment landscape. Netflix has unveiled its decade-long content spending, revealing a massive investment in original shows, films, and third-party licensing, totaling $135 billion over the past 10 years. In a statement, co-CEO Ted Sarandos asserted that while other entertainment companies are scaling back, Netflix is actively leaning in, committing to spending tens of billions annually on content, expanding production facilities globally, and fostering industry growth through training programs. Sarandos highlighted the profound influence of Netflix content, stating that its shows and movies have consistently shaped consumer habits across various sectors. He emphasized the company's responsibility to maintain this momentum by continuing significant investment. The $135 billion figure includes spending within the United States. Focusing on its 10-year international anniversary, Netflix underscored its global strategy, citing major international hits such as Adolescence, Squid Game, and Money Heist, with a teaser suggesting the latter is returning. A accompanying report, The Netflix Effect, details Netflix's commitment to international content. The data shows that viewing non-English language content has increased significantly, rising from less than 1/10 to 1/3 of total viewing over the decade. Furthermore, over 3/4 of Netflix's titles are licensed globally from approximately 3,000 companies, including public broadcasters, and original content has been produced in over 4,500 cities worldwide. The report also noted that last year, 70% of Netflix viewing originated from subscribers watching content from countries other than their own. Sarandos provided specific examples of local impact, mentioning the Colombian thriller Frontera Verde, where 30 crew members were from the local Amazonian community, and European productions filmed in locations like Strängnäs, Sweden. He also referenced the cultural wave generated by K-pop Demon Hunters. Sarandos' comments on competitors pulling back come amid shifting dynamics in the global content landscape, particularly following Netflix's recent decision not to pursue the Warner Bros. Discovery acquisition. Concluding his remarks, Sarandos stressed that the entertainment business is evolving rapidly, necessitating continued investment in creator relationships, community partnerships, and the fan base. Streaming giant Netflix is aggressively touting its massive economic and cultural influence, claiming it has contributed over $325 billion to the global economy in the last decade. The company launched a new interactive site, The Netflix Effect, to detail this impact, suggesting its content ripples across economies and daily life worldwide. According to Netflix, the streaming service has invested more than $135 billion in films and series over the last 10 years. These productions are credited with creating over 425,000 jobs, along with over 700,000 additional roles for extras and day workers. Co-CEO Ted Sarandos described The Netflix Effect as a comprehensive look at the economic, cultural, and social impact of Netflix's content and how it affects various industries globally. However, the report notes that these claims have not been independently verified. By highlighting its global footprint, Netflix aims to demonstrate its continued commitment to heavy spending on content. The company projects a cash content spending of $20 billion in 2026, marking a 10% year-over-year increase. Sarandos emphasized the company's responsibility to maintain this momentum, stating that while other entertainment companies pull back, Netflix is leaning in by investing billions in production facilities across locations like Spain and New Jersey, and expanding industry training programs that have reached over 90,000 people in more than 75 countries.